And welcome to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today we have week 6 action versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe, as the Houston Texans are coming off another impressive victory here over the Denver Broncos, beating them 30-16. We have now moved to 5-0, and we will be playing against the divisional rivals Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 2-3 and are having a solid season. They are right now our biggest competitor here in the AFC South. As we went through it in the last episode, there are officially 2 other teams that are still undefeated here in the league. I did not check if there's any teams that don't have a win, and it's the Cleveland Browns. Of course, it's the Cleveland Browns. So there is some big competition here in the AFC. We do have a tandem breakout opportunity. Let's go check what this is all about. I don't really know, and it is for Paul Wilkerson, and he's gotten these before in the past. We'll challenge him. We'll see if he can have himself a day. He did miss last week, and hopefully that he can go out there and get 150 yards and maybe get a development trait. I don't really know. I've never seen a player in crisis though, and I don't really know what this is all gonna be about. So Paul Wilkerson, who did miss last week, he wants something, so let's just say we'll feed him the football. Either way, I want to get him the ball anyways, so keep your promise, get him over 100 yards receiving. So we'll see if we can do that. But the Jacksonville Jaguars are in the midst of their own little rebuild into themselves, so let's go check out their roster and then get into today's action. And here are your Jacksonville Jaguars, led by Josh Allen, Brandon Scher, Christian Kirk. Still have Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne, Quan Payne, who they brought in a couple off seasons ago. This team has changed significantly, especially at the quarterback position. Quarterback Corey Brooks is their new starting quarterback. They're going with a young kid here who they drafted in the first round over veteran quarterback Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence has regressed in this franchise, and unfortunately for Jacksonville, they're trying to figure out if Corey Brooks can be their new starting quarterback. He's more of a pocket passer. We'll see how he will play here. So this is the first look at a rookie quarterback from this past draft class. They have a couple good running backs here, especially Rashad Hicks and Travis Etienne. Christian Kirk's Jeff Parman. He's a very talented receiver. But, they got a couple rookies here, both rookies that I really like, and Bradley Ramsey and Devontae Gills here. 2 guys that I was targeting, didn't draft, obviously. We got Evan Ingram here. The offensive line is very young. They have one player who's over the age, I think, of 25. From what I could best, one player over the age of 25. So they have a very young line here. And across the board, this defense has a ton of pass rushing talent. This is a tough opponent here, but we've been able to beat this Jacksonville team before. There's no standout player other than Josh Allen here. So if we can negate Allen, I think we can negate this team. Corey Brooks, though, we're going to welcome him to the NFL, hopefully, with our defense. And welcome back to Houston. Here in week 6, it's the Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. A battle of the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans, who are right now undefeated, sitting here at 5-0 with a tenacious defense that is getting healthier. We get Jabril Peppers back, who missed a week ago here, and his replacement was able to get a pick 6 for us, and Christopher Whitlark. On the offensive side of the ball, we're also welcoming back Paul Wilkerson, who missed last week, but our offense didn't miss a beat at all. We put up 30 points. We looked excellent out there. But now we play against this Jacksonville team with a rookie quarterback, Carl Brooks, who was drafted in the top 10, and he's hoping to be the new savior here in Jacksonville. No more Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence, throughout this franchise, has not lived up to the hype of the first round pick, that he was the first overall pick of a few years ago. And we'll see how Carl Brooks will be taking over here. Nico Collins had himself a day. He's had 2 massive weeks over the last few weeks, and we're hoping that he can continue to do so. Last week, 7 catches, 188 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Hopefully, he can continue to produce at that high of a level. And leading out the charge is Carl Brooks, the first-round draft pick of a season ago. He's a rookie. 9 touchdowns to 1 interceptions. He has not been the problem here in Jacksonville with their 2 losses. But hey, he has not played against a defense like us. We have a tenacious defense that can turn the football over, that can get to the quarterback, that can make plays off balance. Hopefully Carl Brooks is ready to play against this defense as he will look to throw here for the first time. Gets this pass to Jeff Parman, and Parman gets blasted by Evans. 2nd down and 3 here. Sticking with this 3 tight end formation here. More play action now here for Brooks, and he goes down the field, and this is their backup tight end who gets involved here. 2 for 27 here to start off today's action. As now they stay with this 2 tight end formation here. They have a young line. Houston sends another all-out blitz wide open. There's Travis Etienne, and Etienne is down the field. No one will catch him. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This is the first time this campaign so far a team has been leading in the first quarter. Oh my goodness, Jacksonville is starting off a little hot here, and this is going to put us, as the Houston Texans, keeping us honest here. Got to be able to man up against these players. Etienne was left wide open. No one was able to catch him. And leading out his Houston offense is number 15, Mason Pryor. 12 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. He's been looking excellent out there. He has thrown a turnover in every single ball game, either a fumble or an interception. Hopefully those can continue to slow down. We thought last week's interception could have cost us. Thankfully it didn't, and hopefully this week he can stay on track here. We will be welcoming back number 4, Paul Wilkerson, and we're hoping our ground game can continue to produce at a high level, and we'll start with a run here with Dameon Pierce for 4. 2nd down and 6 here for Pryor. 3 receivers to the left as he looks to throw, and he wants to take a deep shot here with Wilkerson. Paul Wilkerson goes up, and he can't reel it in here at the 5. Oh my. Sometimes you just gotta take your deep shots if you're Mason Pryor. 2nd down and 6, 3rd down and 6 now. Pryor back to this aerial attack. He wants Ridley, and it's off his hands. A quick 3 and out here, forced by Jacksonville. Just like that, Houston has to give the ball back to here for Carl Brooks, the rookie quarterback. He looks to throw, settles underneath here to Evan Ingram. I'm expecting Ingram to be one of his favorite targets here. Brooks looks very comfortable in this pocket, especially with this young offensive line. Only one of them is over the age of 25. Looks to throw yet again off the play fake. Settles underneath here, and Ingram picks up 3 more. 2nd down and 7 now. Brooks staying in the shotgun. No motion, thankfully. Looks to throw, settles underneath. Here's Rashad Hicks, the young back. He gets 4. It'll be a 3rd down and 2 here, trying to avoid a punt now. Brooks looks to throw again quickly. Ingram, and that's his 3rd reception on this drive. Getting that ball out fairly quickly here, and Carl Brooks is more known for just taking his deep shots. He looks to throw yet again, settles underneath here, and our defense is prepared. Facing another 3rd down here. Brooks standing at midfield. Houston's trying to play damage control here. Looks to throw as Brooks. Plenty of time, sailing one, and Rashad Hicks reels it down off the wheel route. 2nd time that play has worked. And now they're back in business with a fresh set of downs. And this Jacksonville team just wants to throw the football here with their rookie quarterback. Brooks back to this aerial attack here, quickly gets this ball to Ingram, and Ingram picks up 7 more. We have not faced a team like Jacksonville that likes to throw the football as much as they do right now. Brooks back to this aerial attack, gets this ball to Ingram, 1st down and more. And now Jacksonville will finally go under center here as it's goal to go now. Here is Travis Etienne. Etienne with the carry, and he's going to battle for 6, his first carry. As it will be a 3rd down and goal here for Brooks. Bunch formation to the right. He looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. End zone caught here by Ingram. Touchdown. Jacksonville extending their lead, and that is not Evan Ingram. That's number 7. I don't know who that is. He just made a big-time play here for Jacksonville as they go up 2 scores. Well, it's the first time Houston has faced a 2-score deficit here in the new season. Let's see what Mason Pryor can do. He will start with this aerial attack. He wants Paul Wilkerson, welcoming him back with a big-time reception for 15. Houston might also want to be giving their defense a little bit of a break here. Offset I formation now. Pryor handing the ball up to Dameon Pierce. Pierce trying to cut it outside quickly, and he's going to get 5. As Houston will now turn to an empty look here with Pryor, spreading out this defense. Pryor looks to throw now, gets this ball to Richard Palmer, the young tight end who gets involved. Past midfield now as Houston's finally entering into Jacksonville territory. Here comes Dameon Pierce up the gut, and he's going to get a big-time gain here. First down and more there for number 31. Putting Nico Collins now in the backfield. Pryor back to this aerial attack here. Trying to get this ball here to Richard Palmer. Penalty flag is thrown, though. What's the call? And it's going to be a pass interference call here on Jacksonville. That will not force a third down. That's going to give us a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs right around the 21. Pryor looks to throw again here, and he wants Nico Collins, and Collins got it. Nico does it again for his offense here. He is such a reliable target. 1 quarter in the books here. Jacksonville has a 14-0 lead, but that's going to change here in just a moment. Here comes Dameon Pierce, and Pierce will fight for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, as he scores for the first time in the last couple of weeks now, and Houston will cut this lead in half. Jacksonville now will start their own 25. They've been a pass-happy approach so far. They're going to continue that trend, though. Pass, though, is off the mark. He felt the rush by Dwight. And if this pass rush can get going here, I don't know if Carl Brooks really wants that to happen. He looks to throw yet again. Settles underneath now. And the player who caught the touchdown reels it down. I don't know who number 7 is. Empty look now here for Brooks. Those 2 linebackers look to come, and they do send a blitz. Taking the deep shot, though. And this pass, though, is off the mark for Jeff Parman. Penalty flag is thrown. And this will be pass interference now on Jabril Peppers, who's back from missing the last week with a turf toe, I believe. And that's going to set them up immediately into Texans territory. Can't have your veteran safety doing a play like that. Back to the bunch formation here, this time to the left now. Brooks back to this aerial attack. Better coverage this time, and this will bring Dwight. Dwight brings him down here at the 48. What a job for the second-year defensive lineman. Just get him on the field more often. Bionzo can make so many plays here for his Houston defense. That's going to put Jacksonville behind the sticks here. Second down and 22. Looks to throw his Brooks again as he's going to get this ball to Etienne, and Etienne will get some lost yards back. And now it's a third down and 15 here. You're out of field goal range. Got to get past the 25. Brooks looks to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket. Settles underneath here to Hicks. Defense swarms to the football, and Jacksonville will have to settle for 3. Houston takes over here at their own 24-yard line, down this time by 10. Pryor handing the ball off to start this drive here with Dameon Pierce. Pierce gets 6. I think if you're Houston right now, you just want to keep everything in front of you. You're only down by 2 scores. You don't have to go super pass happy just yet. Here's Pierce yet again to pick up a couple. Third down and 2 now. I formation here for Pryor. Play fake, looks to throw now, looking for anyone, and he's trying to get this ball to Collins on the sideline. Collins tiptoes, first down and more. What a job there for number 12. Just like that, Houston is in Jacksonville territory. Pryor dropping back. He looks to throw. He wants Richard Palmer, and Palmer reels it down here at the 26. Second down and 6 there after that shot in the end zone. Pryor, more play action. He looks to throw. This time he'll settle underneath here. This passes off the hands of the defender. This is going to be a third down and 6. Third down and 10 now. Pryor looks to throw. Scrambling, looking for anyone, sets his feet. He wants Paul Wilkerson, and that passes off the hands of the defender. We'll settle for 3. Well, you're halfway through here the second quarter. You're up by 7, and if you're Carl Brooks, you just want to keep your pressure on. Here's a carry here for Travis Etienne, and Etienne won't go far. That might be the reason why Jacksonville has really yet to utilize their running game. They only have 3 run attempts. Right back here to Etienne, and this defense is just denying them. Brooks faces a third down and 10, trying to avoid a quick 3 and out here, forced by this Houston defense. Down the field, caught here, Christian Kirks, the veteran receiver, the reliable playmaker, first down and more. And if you're gonna beat this Houston defense, you gotta beat them through the air. I formation right back to the carry, and that's gonna go nowhere. Excellent play there by Nova. And here comes this spread offense here. Empty look now here for Brooks. Going to be motioning now. I think this is Rashad Hicks here, and Hicks is going to break the tackle there. Breaks another tackle. Gain of 6. Third down now. Brooks needs to get past midfield now. Looks to throw. Slings it to the outside. Evan Ingram reels it down. He's been sure-handed all day. Just got to be able to get off the field here if you're Houston. Offset I formation now if you're the Jaguars. More play action. Looks to throw down the field. No. Ingram caught it here. Gain of 6. So it'll be a 2nd down and 4 here at the beginning of the 2-minute warning. Here comes Brooks, settles quickly here. Jeff Parman reels it down. As the time continues to click here, Jacksonville looks to extend their lead. Down the field, Jeff Parman does it again here. Oh my goodness, Jacksonville's hitting on all cylinders. It'll be a 2nd down and goal here, 54 seconds to go. 3 receivers here to the right. Brooks looks to throw. Quickly, end zone caught. Kirk's touchdown. Jacksonville back up by 2 scores. And here, this Houston defense, you gotta be able to stop this Jacksonville offense. We had higher expectations here. Well, if you're Houston now, you got 51 seconds to go, 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Let's put together a good drive. Pryor looks to throw, starts this drive here. Get the ball to Nico Collins. 1st down and more. We're in business. 2nd down and 10 here, 38 seconds to go. 2 timeouts in your back pocket. Pryor to this aerial attack, slings it over the middle. Here comes Paul Wilkerson with a great speed, and Wilkerson sets us up inside the 25. 2nd charge timeout here for Houston. This looks to be a high-scoring affair. Pryor back to this aerial attack. He wants end zone here. Palmer can't reel it in. Penalty flag is thrown, though. And this is going to set us on 1st down and goal here at the 1 after the PI. Bringing in the 3 tight ends and the fullback. Pryor handed the ball up to Dameon Pierce. Pierce walks it in, his 2nd rushing touchdown of today's action. And now we are back to a 1-score affair. As we will be heading into halftime here. In week 6, Houston is down 24-17 in a high-scoring affair. We've yet to see Jacksonville yet to run the football, or at least attempt to establish a ground game. I expect to see that more in the 2nd half here, but Carl Brooks, he's looked excellent. Defense needs to step up here, and hopefully we can do so here in the 2nd half. And Tennessee looks like they're trying to have a bounce-back victory, and they're up right now over the New York Football Giants. But hopefully here in the 2nd half, we can get a little bit more momentum and be able to take another good victory here from Jacksonville. And here at the beginning of the 2nd half, Houston will start with the football here at their own 25, down by 7. Pryor will start with this aerial attack here, get the ball to Paul Wilkerson, and he's going to make a good play underneath, a good gain of 15 yards. Pryor staying in the shotgun here. And Pat Vernon is the back. He looks to throw yet again. He wants Wilkerson yet again, and he reels it down, and he almost broke that one free. This drive looks to be all Paul Wilkerson. 2 catches, and we're already in Jacksonville territory. More play action. Pryor right back to number 4, and he reels it down here at the 11. What's the call here on 3rd down and 4? Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. End zone. Collins caught. Touchdown, Houston. An extra point away from tying up today's game here in week 6. This division matchup. And Houston is not going to be dying just yet here. Jacksonville will start here at their own 25-yard line here. Tie game here at 24. Dropping back, looks to throw is Brooks. He throws it away. 2nd down and 10 here. Brooks has been pass happy so far. Back to this aerial attack. Slings it underneath here, and Derek Stingley thought he got a pick, but it was caught there by Parman. 3rd down and inches here. As Brooks looks to throw, Houston sends another blitz now, and this is going to be a good catch here by Evan Ingram. Fresh set of downs. This empty looks is what Jacksonville's bread and butter is right now. Get the ball to Ingram and plenty other playmakers. Looks to throw again. Here is Ingram, met by 2 defenders. Still a gain of 7. Houston's trying to force a punt here. 3rd down and 3. 2 tight ends out there. Hand the ball off. ETN, and he's going to be met in the backfield. I just think you got to throw the football here if you're Jacksonville. Your running game is doing nothing for you. Houston starts at their own 11-yard line. Tie game here. We've yet to hold our own lead. Pryor looks to throw, feeling the rush, now scrambling. Looking for anyone, sets his feet here, got the ball to Gino Duvall. The rookie receiver sets us up here at the 50. What an adjustment there by the rookie receiver, seeing his quarterback in trouble, and he goes up the field, makes himself open, and the rookie receiver, again, helping out his young quarterback. He every single week, it feels like he makes 1 or 2 big-time plays to help us out. Ball placed at the 50 now. Now Houston will turn to their bread and butter here. Here comes Dameon Pierce up the gut, gain of 6. I'll turn to the pistol formation here. Pryor takes the snap. Here comes Pierce yet again. Cuts it left now, and he's going to be able to get the 1st down and more, gain of 14 more. Third down now. Pryor needs this conversion. Takes the snap, looks to throw. He wants Wilkerson on the sideline, and he tiptoes for the fresh set of downs. Second down and 12 now. Pryor in the shotgun here. He's going to turn to this aerial attack. Looking for anyone. Wants Duval. Got Duval. The rookie receiver does not extend the drive. It makes it third down and inches. Good job right there by Duval. Third down now. Pryor handed the ball off to Pierce, who already has 2 rushing touchdowns. He wants to add a third. Goal to go now here. 3 tight end formation here. Fullbacks in. Pryor handed the ball off this time to Dameon Pierce up the gut, and he finds his way in. Touchdown, Houston. His third of today's action, the trifecta here in week 6. And Houston will have their first lead of today's action by the carry there of Dameon Pierce. Well, now if you're Carl Brooks, you're facing a little adversity here in week 6. You're down by 7. Start this drive with a play action fake, and he felt the rush there. There's Jabril Peppers with a big time sack. He let out a couple big catches, and now off the safety blitz, he gets home. Third down now here, last minute here in the third quarter. Here comes Brooks again, settles underneath now, and Evan Ingram will be tackled just shy. And now Jacksonville will have to send it back to this hot Houston offense. Here at the 30, 21 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Pryor back to this aerial attack. Felt the rush, and he's going to be sacked. Here at the 19, Quan Payne, the ex-Indianapolis Colt, with a big-time sack. And in this high-scoring affair here, we have a 31-24 ball game. 1 quarter to go here in week 6. Pryor off the sack, felt the rush again, and he's going to be down again. Lloyd with the big-time sack here. Now it's a third down and 30. Jacksonville defense helping out their offense now. It's third down and forever. What do you do if you're Houston? You're going to motion out your Pat Vernon out wide. Pryor takes the snap, looks to throw. Down the field is wide open as Nico Collins. There it is. 90 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Extend your lead now by 2 scores. You can't leave Nico Collins wide open like that. He's just too good. Pryor looks for him on these third down and longs, and Mason Pryor standing right in front of the end zone. He gets Nico in stride, and stride, he will find the end zone. Now you're down by 2 scores. If you're the rookie quarterback, Carl Brooks, what do you do? Here we go. He looks to throw to start this drive. Looking for anyone. He's going to be sacked. Dwight Pianzo, his second sack of today's action. What a job there. Third sack from this front 4, and this defense is still showing why they're one of the best. This Houston defense can be tenacious as they want now. They know they're going to look to throw. Down the field, falls is caught there by Christian Kirk. What a job there over Marcus Cook. Oh my goodness, we have ourselves a game here. Here comes Brooks now with 8:17 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Looks to throw, settles quickly. Here's the backup tight end who gets involved. Empty look now here for Brooks. Those 2 linebackers look like they want to come on the blitz. They do so, but this pass is going to go out to the receiver here, and our defense is right there. Third down and short here. Got to keep this drive going here. You got to score pretty quickly here if you're Jacksonville. Off the hands now of Jeff Parman. It's 4th down. It's 4th down and 3 here, and it looks like Jacksonville wants to run. They do so. Etienne breaks a tackle, and he's going to be denied there. Excellent job. Another turnover on downs. Our defense on 4th down and short have made excellent plays. I don't even think anyone has converted a 4th down on us. And now if you're Houston here with 6:39 to go, you're up by 2 scores. You can just settle in here and hand the ball off to number 31 and let him do his job. Third down and 10 here to extend this drive. Got to get a first down. Pryor looks to throw, and that's off the hands there of Richard Palmer. We have to punt. We got 5:33 to go, and you need to put together a good drive here. You got to get in the end zone here if you're Carl Brooks. You haven't been able to do so since the first half. Looks to throw. Looking down the field. Caught there, and a penalty flag is thrown, though. What's the call here? And it's a personal foul on the defense. I think this is going to be on Dwight. And it is. That's what you have. That's what you get sometimes with a young defender now. And that's going to give Jacksonville an opportunity. Here comes Brooks yet again. Caught here. Good job by the receiver. 2nd down and 2 now. Brooks takes the snap. He looks to throw quickly now. And this is going to be caught there. Kurtz reels it in. Fresh set of downs. Maybe trying to keep this defense honest here, but they've been throwing the ball 42 times. Gotta be expecting that, I guess. Here comes Brooks yet again. Nick Bosa! Bosa in the backfield. He gets involved now. And now Carl Brooks, he's feeling this front four. Empty look now here on 3rd down and 17. Here comes Brooks. Houston sends a blitz. Christian Harris almost got home. It's 4th down and 17. It's 4th down and forever now. 3:08 left to go. This is the ball game here if you're Brooks. Down the field, caught. No, it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. That should just about do it. Great job there by Jabril Peppers. And here in week 6, the Houston Texans will be beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 38-24 in a ball game where, hey, Jacksonville had our number throughout a majority of this action. But we were able to orchestrate a couple good drives, a lot of scoring possessions, and then finally our defense started to lock in, and Jacksonville never established a running game, which allowed us to shorten the clock as much as we possibly could. And once we got our passing game going, there was no stopping us. We now move on to 6-0. Jacksonville falls here. We beaten one game each of our divisional rivals, and that's huge. As well as Mason Pryor did not have a turnover in today's action. Carl Brooks looked excellent out there. He really did. The problem is that they didn't run the football, and I don't know if they just don't trust their running backs. I have no idea. But Pierce, 22 carries, 105 yards and 3 touchdowns, got him involved massively. Paul Wilkerson added 7 catches, 117 yards and no touchdowns. But Nico Collins, 6 catches, 173 yards and 2 more scores. He has been balling over the last 3 weeks. Scott Washington allowed the only sack for us, but we got 3 of our own. Dwight Pianzo, Nick Bosa, and Jabril Peppers. No interceptions, but hey, defense played good throughout the whole second half, and that's what you need to do sometimes if you're Houston. As we sim past the bye week and nothing really happened, there was nothing gonna go on anyways. It looks like we have a couple trade offers. Neither one of these, this is Stephen Dalton, Christopher Lockhart, not looking to trade either one of them, but we have reached also the trade deadline. So if there's anything that we want to do, we will have to do it now. In terms of improving the roster, but as you guys can see, we're 6-0. The Indianapolis Colts are right behind us at 4-3, and the Colts and the Jags and the Titans each sit at 3 wins apiece. If we look inside the conference here, the Chiefs are still undefeated, and the Raiders have dropped a couple, and the Cleveland Browns have gotten their first victory. So next time we'll be playing against the New York Football Giants. We have a lot of things to do, it looks like. But I don't know if there's any sort of moves that we do want to make. I will be looking around the league if there's any sort of opportunities for a trade. But next time we'll be playing against the 2-5 New York Football Giants. I believe they have a new rookie quarterback at the helm. But guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought. Let me know down below what you thought of the season so far, as we're about halfway through here in year 5. And I will see you in the next one.